here I am today. It's now December and I have new toys. Except for that. That's not new. That's a pain in the butt, and I'm gonna talk about that. Y'all saw the episode where I pulled the center console out to get to this, and I have made repairs to it, and as soon as that motor turns on, it breaks that thing. And I'm telling you, that thing was strong, and it turns that motor on and turns it the wrong way. You can go into VCDS and tell it to turn the other way, but what it's doing is it's trying to find the stop limit. Anyways, I'm back. I don't know why my camera keeps turning off. I'm about to go buy a new camera, I promise. I'm getting tired of complaining about it. Anyway, this thing just breaks. So I'm gonna try a few more things, a couple different compounds, see if I can make it a little bit stronger. Because this piece is $300, almost $400 just for air conditioned vent control. Anyway, that thing's there. So this piece is mine that I just ordered from somebody up from London, and I will show you the one that I replaced it with. Apparently this thing's really hard to find, but I got one. Seen it, I always wanted it, so I went ahead and saw somebody selling it on Facebook and sent him the money, and he sent it over. It was a pretty good deal, I feel. That is my old grill. If anybody knows somebody that wants to buy this thing, it is for sale. Just make me an offer and I will ship it to you gladly. And this thing is also for sale. Make me an offer, and if it's still available, I will sell it to you. And the main culprit of why this car has been giving me trouble. Actually, it's not the main culprit. It's what got destroyed because of what's down there. That's the main culprit. So this is an OB5 030141F. See if I got that right. I shopped for it enough. I might have gotten that part number right. I knew it by heart for a long time. It's not on the box. Must have been on the other box that it came in. Anyway, this is dual clutch. Paid $1,300 for it from Deutsche Auto. I've done business with them a few times, and I've really enjoyed doing business with them. Highly recommend using them. And also this guy, I was looking for that. Also a deal I made off of UPS, not UPS, Facebook. These are the MMI updates that my car needed. Updated the maps, it updated the software, and updated the security activation. So anyway, camera died again, don't know why, and here we are 2 or 3 days later. I just charged the camera for 2 or 3 days and hopefully that worked. Anyway, I think the last time I was talking to you about the software updates, which are right here. I'm done with these. I already installed them. You literally stick them in your USB slot or your SD card slot, and the car just does its own thing automatically. It was pretty simple, and it did take a little while to do, but I just went for a little drive, and it did it while I was driving. Pretty neat to know that my car is up to date. Now, this is the main culprit on why the clutch went out. Let me explain. This is the Mechatronics unit, and I'm told that this one is brand new, only has 50 miles on it. I'm hoping that that is the truth. You never know nowadays, but the guy seemed pretty honest. Anyway, what the deal was is you have your clutch solenoids, and you have two, one right there, one right here. I believe that's right. No, you have one right here and one right here. Anyway, the solenoids go bad. What I believe happened with mine is it has a screen in between the solenoid and the valve body. And I'm thinking that that's the seal around that screen tore and was leaking pressure. And that's why my clutch would engage. It would engage partially and then it would slip up and then grab. And that's why I also have a broken motor mount. I don't have the pennies for that right now. Motor mounts are expensive. Plus I'm waiting for, I think they're called 304 Motorsports to release the non-electronic motor mounts. As soon as they release those, I'm probably going to get them. Because I know that those are just going to go out again. And once 304 releases that, I'm going to go ahead and go with the full transmission mounts, rear end mounts, do the whole 9 yards. And I'm going to do a video on doing that. So steps today is, yes, I have the car sitting up extremely high. That is 6-ton jacks sitting on 7 steps. So I have plenty of room to have a camera under there with me. And yes, this car, it is very, very sturdy. It's not moving at all. I've put it through multiple tests. I would not get under it. For all the commenters out there, I would not get under the car if it was not safe. I've been under cars with jack stands before. There's no difference than having it up on jack stands and having it on a lift. Trust me, it is safe. I will also be wearing all my PPE, safety glasses and gloves, so that I don't get butchered in the comments. Which I appreciate the comments. Just, you know, I don't know. Anyway, so to get under here and show you what I'm dealing with. Let's see. I don't know why the screen keeps turning off. By the way, it is really cold in here. So, this is the DSG where the Mechatronics unit is. And this is the gearbox. And this is the transfer case right here. And this sends as a shaft that runs forward all the way to the front differential. All of this is one piece. First thing you got to do, take this off, then take the exhaust off, take the shield off, take the drive shaft off, which is just some bolts on the back, and then start working on taking the transmission out. You also have to take out front sway bar. You just drop it, you don't have to take it out, and the front steering rack, and you just drop that. You don't have to take it all the way out. And there is a lot of things connected to this transmission, a lot of cooling lines, a lot of wires, but I'm going to grade it on the difficulty that this car has, or this job. And I'm sure a lot of you are going to ask, how is underneath your car so clean? Well, it wasn't. I cleaned it before shooting the video. Very oily. The reason I cleaned it is because I have to find that oil leak, and I'm thinking it is the rear main seal, and I'm going to tackle that once the transmission's out. And I may even pull off the timing chain covers and check those guides, because if those guides are bad, I'm going to go ahead and do a timing chain job too while I have this out. Because I'm in no hurry to get this car fixed. This is not my main car. This is a project car that I bought. It's I always wanted a white Audi, but one of the things to keep in mind when you buy a car that's sold for, I think it was $135,000 or $125,000 when it was new, all the parts are priced for that. Even though I did not pay that, the parts are priced for that. It's very expensive. This piece right here, brand new, is I think $2,700, and then the clutch is that's not the clutch. The clutch is $1,300, which actually I got a deal on both of these. I did pay $1,300 for that, but it usually is more expensive than that. And things like this little air vent that I think I'm going to end up having to bite the bullet and buying a new one. These are about $400. I can't believe that. All it is just molded plastic with vents in it that spin. I don't understand why it's that expensive. But it is, because the car was expensive when it was new. Same thing as if you was to go buy a Bentley. When you have repairs to do on that car, you're going to be paying Bentley prices. Yeah, I know. This car has Bentley parts on it. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get to it. Oh, that thing looks expensive. Very expensive. And yes, I think I can confirm It may not be the rear main seal leaking. Huh. Maybe not. Alright, so for some reason the camera was not recording. Don't know why, of course. Anyway, undid the manifold bolts. There's 3 of them on each side. They are loose. Now I'm just going to undo the hangers. Undo these braces that are going across. It looks like I'm going to have to pull this felt off. I'm not sure. And yeah, I'm gonna have to pull that felt off. Undo these braces, undo those cross braces there, drop the exhaust and take it into the backyard. Undo the shield, take the drive shaft out. Then all the oil cooling lines is next. Be right back. Now before I knock this off, I'm going to put a mark in each one of these bolts. Are going to get numbered, and then I'm going to go back and number which one it was. That way, if it is balanced, it's going to go back balanced, which I'm pretty sure it's not, but just in case, I'm going to do that. Be right back. Okay, so I've got an issue. The drive shaft is rusted on at the hub. It will not come off. So I'm going to go ahead and try to complete the job without taking the drive shaft off, because I may actually damage it further by beating on it. I don't want to risk damaging it. And from the looks of it, it looks like I have enough drive shaft to actually lay the transmission on the ground, change the clutch out, put the transmission back in place, and I'll just change the Mechatronics unit while it's in the car. So going from there, just try to get some light over here because my ring light keeps turning off for no reason. This transmission, by the way, is huge. It is one of the biggest transmissions I've ever dealt with. And anyway, here we are. I'm thinking that I need to remove this oil cooler next. Let me spin this light around. So what I have here is oil lines. There's some O-rings there. Got the 4 bolts going around the housing. From what I understand, there is a door underneath here to access the dual mass flywheel and the actual flywheel, and I can start unbolting that, and then I'll go around the housing removing the bolts. Actually, first I have to undo my drive shafts, or my CV shafts for the front wheels, and I hope those things are not rusted on too. Looks like this car actually has not been disassembled in any way, shape, or form. But definitely got some oil sludge buildup. But I will be cleaning this so that I can find the leak. This could make a mess. I really hope it doesn't, but it could. That's it, get right underneath where the potential mess could happen. Yeah, I'm pretty positive that's where my leak is coming from. Note to self followers, undo this first and then take off the steering rack. That would probably help. That way you're not moving this thing around that much. Alright guys, so that's it for right now. I've got the drive shaft unbolted, but it won't come off. It's rusted on. I'm going to try to leave it on. I've got a the cooler, this cooler here. Got some antifreeze saved. Probably won't reuse it, but I resaved it just in case. This oil cooler for the DSG fluid, that's off. And I'm to the point now where I can start taking things off of the transmission, such as the wiring harnesses, stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and publish this video, give y'all something to view, let y'all know what's going on, and I'll continue to make another video while I'm at it. You guys have a good day. If y'all like all this content, please like and subscribe. Have a good day. Thank you. And there's the little door. Let's see what we got up here. That is DSG fluid. But that's not DSG, that's oil. This thing is really cold. Guess it works. That is DSG fluid. Oh yeah, that's DSG fluid. Oh, that shit stinks. It's actually not old fluid, I just changed it not too long ago. Let me go get the hose pipes. This water. What the hell? I see. They're running antifreeze. Interesting. This just keeps getting more and more expensive constantly. So I have the gallon jugs.
Straight.